Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of year again. Season 18 is coming to a close in Fallout 76, and Season 19 is about 20 days away. So, if you're like me, you saved all of your tickets to the last minute to go on a huge spending spree. But if you're also like me, you're probably wondering, what the hell should I spend my hard earned tickets on this time around? Today, we'll cover everything you should buy and everything you definitely need to buy in order to make your Season 19 run as efficient as possible. So don't miss these items because they will make your life a whole hell of a lot easier for season 19 and just in general. So here are some things that you definitely want to buy to help with the next season. And like I said, you're not going to want to miss out on all of these beautiful rewards. Let's jump right into it. So, like I said, real quick, we're going to talk about the items that you should be buying this season in order to basically help you get through season 19 that much faster. This is, I know, what a lot of people are looking for when they click on this video. So, let's just jump it off and start it with this. So, obviously, in order to get more XP to grind through the first 100 levels easier, you're going to want to get every single lunchbox that you can. As you all know, lunchboxes are a sweat's best friend. If you open four of these bad boys at once, you basically double your XP earned per kill, which will most definitely come in handy when you're running West Tech the weekend season 19 comes out. So obviously, you're going to want to grab every single lunchbox that you can. And then after that, also is scout banners. They're basically exactly like the motherfucking lunchboxes. Scout banners are another must-have. They provide combat boosts, so if you go down, you'll have a chance to instantly revive yourself, which is pretty amazing. I would suggest saving these though for raid bosses like Queen or Earl, because normally once a new season comes out, everyone hops on. They do a bunch of nuke events and they grind out as much XP as possible. So save those scout banners that you got from the last season, this season 18, and help out your teammates and yourself in season 19. Plus, like I said, if you're running West Tech and if you have all four scout banners equipped and you go down, you'll instantly revive yourself, so it won't be a run killer. There you go. Perfect. So, lunchboxes and scout banners you're definitely going to want to get. And then, obviously, up next, we have the score boosts. This is obviously self explanatory. If you use one of these, you'll have an extra 5% score on every daily challenge you complete and weekly challenge. So personally, I suggest using one every single Tuesday when the weekly challenges reset, and then just banging out all of the weekly challenges in one day because they're all pretty much grindable out in one day. So, yeah, it'll just help you get through the season that much faster, obviously. So you're not going to want to mess around with those. Like I said, just save them for Tuesdays. Don't use them every single day, and basically just save it for whatever day you're going to be able to bust out your weekly challenge on. So, and there is one more thing that I suggest you get that will help you go through season 19 a little bit faster. But the main three things that you want to get your hands on and spend those beautiful tickets on are obviously as many lunch boxes as you can. Grab every single one that you see, basically, because, like I said, it'll double your XP. The scout banners, because they are extremely useful when you're running West Tech by yourself and you accidentally go down or you blow yourself up, you'll instantly be able to revive yourself and it won't be a run killer. And then the score boosts, obviously, grab as many as you can because they'll just give you a raw flat percentage in a score boost. So you'll get more score for completing daily challenges or repeatable challenges. So again, it's kind of perfect for West Tech. So now the last thing that I suggest you grab in order to make your season 19 that go that much faster is just these little carry weight boosters. They're going to come in super handy with the new legendary crafting update as well. So the same thing with the spooky scourge. That's why they were giving them out during the spooky scourge event. You're going to be coming across a lot of legendaries when you're running around the wasteland, when you're farming West Tech and everything like that. So you're going to want to be able to carry them and be able to carry them over to a workbench and everything like that. So I suggest you grab some carry weight boosters, basically just all of them that are not the non-repeatable ones. I highly suggest you get them. It really won't be a downside. Plus, if you're going to go all the way to the last page, you're going to have to grab everything anyway. So you might as well take some of the carry weight boosters to help yourself out. So, like I said, those are just the main items that you're going to want to grab to make your season 19 go even faster. So, now let's move on to the items that you definitely want to grab. No excuses, but these won't necessarily help you make your season 19 experience go any faster. They're just really good to have and will still help your character out with the actual game and definitely will assist them in the long run. So, now let's move into the most important item that I suggest you grab throughout this entire thing, and that is the atoms. So you'll be able to purchase atoms anywhere from 10 to 250 tickets per 200 atoms or 100 atoms. Depends how far you are in the actual catalog. So this is kind of a no-brainer. I suggest every player grab all of the atoms they can. There are a total of 10 atom boosts, I believe, and the repeatable one. It's literally just free in-game currency. This is how you get anything from the atom shop for free. Like me, I haven't purchased any atoms ever basically in my entire Fallout career. I basically just gotten them all for free from scoreboards or from like free Fallout first trials and everything like that. So I highly suggest you go ahead and grab every single atom that you can. Like I said, it is just basically free in-game money, and you'll be able to buy yourself some nice bundles from the Atomic Shop or some nice skins from the Atomic Shop, whatever you have your eye on. But grab those. It's the most important thing. If you only have enough tickets to grab all of the atoms on the board, I highly suggest you just grab all of the atoms and screw everything else. It is free in-game money. It is the in-game currency for Fallout. This is the thing that actually costs money, and this is the thing that allows free-to-play players to actually get skins from the Atomic Shop without having to purchase Fallout first once a year to get a free 2,000 atoms. You basically get a free 2,000 atoms every 3-4 months. It's a really solid deal. I highly suggest you grab all of the atoms. Do not be stupid. I cannot drive this point into your guys' head enough. Get all of the atom bundles that you can for fucking tickets. It is free money. Get them. All right, so just to drive the point home one more time, if anything, just get the atoms from this. Now, moving on to the next item that you're definitely not going to want to miss out on, and that is going to be the Sicilian Espresso Machine, a must-have for all Vats players. It gives you a solid boost for AP. Plus, I'm pretty sure it stacks with the company tea. At least I think it does. I would have to check that in a while again too. I kind of stopped using the canned coffee because the company tea is just so good. But you have both of them at your camp, and you'll be able to produce two things that give you a huge VATS boost. Plus, some of the new legendary crafting plans require canned coffee, so it's a good chance to get one of these for free. If not, you're gonna have to wait until one comes in the Atomic Shop again, which it comes actually a few times. I think it's been in the Atomic Shop like 4 times this year. So Sicilian Espresso Machine is an exclusive to the season 18. You're gonna want to grab it before season 19 comes out, or else you are shit out of luck and you will have to purchase one for atoms, which you also should hopefully get from this season. So next up on this list is going to be the other two in-game currencies, not the atoms, the ones that you actually spend on your character, gold and stamps. So let's talk about gold. This one is obvious. There are a lot of awesome gear like the T65 power armor or the plasma caster stuck behind a gold paywall, so it can give you a huge boost in the game and lead you to some of the best armor or the best power armor in the game. So the Secret Service and the T65 power armor. So obviously you're going to want to grab all of the gold that you possibly can. Especially if you are a lower level. If you're a higher level, you can kind of skip the gold unless you're trying to go for level 150, then you're going to have to grab it anyway, so you might as well just get the free little boost while you can. And then, like I said, also stamps too, same thing as gold. There are so many sick items locked behind a stamps paywall. So the more you could get for cheap or low effort, the better. Plus, if you're like me, I'm just so burnt out of expeditions. I don't want to run anymore. I've ran so much AC since the new legendary crafting update came out and everything like that. So I'm kind of just buying the stamps from this, and I'll use what the stamps I get to finish off whatever mods or attachments I have to buy for my cold shoulder or Union power armor. But yeah, so stamps and gold, grab them. They have some of the best weapons and armor behind those two little paywalls. All right, so after the gold and the stamps, normally I say don't waste any of your tickets on the outfits or anything like that or the cosmetics. But this time around, I actually highly suggest you buy all of the power armor and all of the normal armor paints and under armor paints that you possibly can, plus all the little flares that come with this new season and everything like that. Just because they haven't been putting a lot of these cosmetics inside of the Atomic Shop, at least for the last couple of seasons. So we haven't really seen them as often as we thought we were going to. So they are on the rare side. Plus, all of the Blue Ridge armor looks so nice in my opinion. I highly suggest you grab it. I think it's going to be really sought after, and I think a lot of people are going to be flexing it in the future. So grab all the outfits and then the little flares that you can. And then also after that, I highly suggest you grab the plushies and all of the Steins, however the fuck you pronounce them, just so then you could show like that you actually completed the season and that you participated in it. And if you do care about building camps or anything like that, you could put a little shrine to all of the Steins that you have. So, like I said, lastly, not really super important. I do suggest every player get a small piece of season 18 to have on display, like a Stein or a plushie. These will not be back in the Atomic Shop, and since they got rid of the actual physical scoreboards like they used to, you don't have any proof that you completed a season. So this is your proof that you at least participated in the seasons. So I mean, you could have some street credibility, I guess, if someone comes to your camp, and if you've been playing Fallout 76 for a while, and if you want to continue to show off. So, like I said, I highly suggest you grab the Sicilian Espresso Maker, all the gold, all of the stamps, all of the flares and the outfits, and then all of the steins and the plushies. And then obviously, I think the number one thing that every single player should purchase, whatever level you are, I don't care if you're brand new to the game or if you're a veteran, is all of the add-on little bundles that you could purchase, including the repeatable ones. And now I know you're saying, well, why the hell would you give love to the armor paints and the power armor paints and none of the weapon paints? And don't worry, I didn't forget about the weapons. I unfortunately just don't really like the rusted one too much. However, if you are a collector like me, I highly suggest you grab all of the weapon paints that you possibly can. However, I do really like the Blue Ridge paints for the laser weapons. I think that they came in clutch for that. So grab basically all of the cosmetics that you want and grab all the cosmetics that you possibly can, because I don't think that they're going to be in the Atomic Shop relatively soon. I think that they will be back at some point in the future, obviously, on a giant sale whenever Bethesda has them, but I do not think that they will be back for a little bit. I think that they'll probably come in like a Season 18 bundle or something like that. So grab all of the weapon paints that you possibly can. And now let's move on to the items that are on the season scoreboard that I don't think are super, super useful. And I think that you should probably avoid. And I know one of them, some people are going to give me a little bit of crap, but hey, it's my list, not yours. If you wanted to make a list, go ahead and make a YouTube video. I'm sure I'll probably go over and like it. So the first one on that list is caps. This one mainly goes out to the higher levels on this list. If you're struggling and are a low level, my opinion changes. But just stay away from caps. Don't waste your tickets on them. You can max out caps within a few hours, so it's just completely unneeded for 80% of the players. However, if you're on a super low level character, and if you need some caps to buy some legendary gear off of a player or something like that, go ahead and do it. They do give you a pretty high quantity of caps for a low amount of tickets. Plus, if you're clearing out the scoreboard, you're gonna have to get the caps anyway. So, like I said, you might as well just buy them. However, if you are a mid-tier level and if you're not going to complete the season, just stay the hell away from caps. It's useless. It's just caps. Now, moving on to my semi-controversial opinion of what I think that you should kind of stay away from. So that number 2 spot on the stay away from list is going to be, unfortunately, the camp decorations. Now I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Hey man, I only build camps in Fallout 76. I don't care about the gameplay. I'm only interested in the goddamn black and yellow beehive. And to that I say, hey man, more power to you. I respect it. You know what I mean? Go and do your thing. 110%. No hate to you. However, I mean, the Blue Ridge machine gun turret set and the kill or be killed sign, unfortunately, just aren't doing it too much to me. Now, obviously, there going to be are some camp decorations that I suggest you grab, like the backboard displays. Those are going to be really cool for all your Fashnot masks or for your weapons. And then the Raider boxer ring, if you have Fallout First, is also going to be a cool little addition to your camp. But if you are a huge camp builder, obviously, do not listen to me and grab all of the camp items that you possibly can. But if you just aren't able to complete this season, I highly suggest you stay away from the camp items. Just get all the cosmetics, all the shit that's actually going to help you in the game, and then obviously the atoms. Just stay away from the camp decorations. And most of the time, they will be back in a bundle. Like the saloon door set and the sheriff sign, I guarantee you will probably be in a Western bundle in the new year. I guarantee it. They always do it like that. But it's just a lot of the armor paints and everything, and the weapon paints haven't been coming back, but the camp materials and everything like that have been. So obviously, I suggest you stay away from the camp materials unless you're going to complete the scoreboard. Then you're going to have to grab them anyway. So just don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. But again, it do whatever you want. They're not really the best. I mean, the Raider boxer ring, again, kind of cool, but the sheet metal barricade and the prefab barn are kind of shitty. But I mean, hey, it's up to you. Buy whatever you want, but just make sure you get those atoms. So now let's move on to the repeatables and what I think that you should spend a bulk of your tickets on once you complete the scoreboard and you reach rank 150 and claim 70 more season rewards. So I think you should spend some caps on the lunch boxes just because they're coming in at a basic 75 tickets, so not too bad. And then obviously, if you have enough tickets, I highly suggest you farm out as many atoms as you possibly can. If you're done with the season now, I suggest you just take the time, farm your daily challenges, do your weekly challenges, do the repeatable a couple times per day for completing the events, and then buy as many atoms as you can. So this is only going to apply if you have reached rank 150 in the season and you have claimed 70 more season rewards. So I suggest you basically grab that. You leave out the legendary script. Script is really easy to come by. Leave out the gold for the repeatables. Leave out the carry weight boosters, the perk coins, legendary modules. Actually, if you are running low on that, that wouldn't be a bad thing to grab. But again, there are better ways to farm that. Check out my encrypted video if you haven't seen that. And then the mystery bobbleheads and the scout banners, repair kits, all of those are fucking useless compared to the atoms. The atoms and the lunchboxes are basically the only two things on this list that you want to spend your hard-earned tickets on. So those are for the repeatables that you're going to want to get. It's the lunchboxes and the atoms. So basically, just to shorten this list, the only things that you should really care about are the things that are going to help you with season 19 and the atoms. So buy all the atoms you can, get all the lunchboxes, scout banners, and score boosts, and then just screw everything else unless, again, you are reaching 150 and completing the scoreboard. Then grab everything you can and then farm up as many atoms and lunchboxes as you can from the repeatables. Personally, I have extremely mixed feelings about this season. Part of me likes it because I think that it has some of the best camp items that they had to offer, even though they will be back in a bundle. If you do grab them, I don't think you will be disappointed with them, and obviously if you were going for rank 150 in the season, you have to grab everything anyways, unless you have Fallout first, and that is another thing. I think that this season is extremely catered to Fallout first. Unfortunately, it makes a lot of people have to buy it in order to actually experience the full season, which is just unfortunately a little bit disappointing because a lot of the better skins are locked behind that $12.99 a month paywall, which kind of sucks. So it's a double-edged sword. I think for camp builders, this is the best one that we've ever had. Like I said, even I am kind of impressed by some of them. The Raider boxer ring is really nice, but even that is locked behind that $12.99 a month paywall. So it kind of feels like free-to-play players are getting the short end of the stick, but it is still a decent season nonetheless. I thought season 17 was a little bit better, and here's to hoping season 19 will be even better than this one. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the top picks that I think that you should go after if you've completed the season or if you haven't completed the season yet. If you have completed the season yet, just go ahead and grab as many atoms as you can from the repeatable and then grab everything else because you're going to be rank 150. However, if you're not going to be able to complete the season and if you're not going to get to rank 150, just buy all those atoms and all the lunch boxes that you possibly can to help yourself get through season 19 a little bit faster. So let me know what you thought about the video in the comments. Let me know what you're going after. And then obviously don't forget that Sicilian espresso machine. You're going to want to have one of those bad boys at your camp or else everyone's going to laugh at you. And let me know what rank you are shooting for this season, if you're going to complete this season or if you're just going to be a little shy of it. So I just want to thank you motherfuckers for coming by and watching this motherfucking video. And as always, I will see you in the wasteland. Until next time, I appreciate you guys stopping by and checking out the video. And thank you so much.